The doors in the Netherlands are absolutely exceptional, and I'd like to highlight three things that I really enjoyed about them. The first is that the doors there are absolutely huge. Look at this. On the far right, we have a standard 6-foot 8-inch door. And most of the doors, though, were complete floor to ceiling. We have this door here, which is complete glass all the way to the top, and then there's a second side panel, which is glass. I saw this everywhere, and it made for very bright, lots of air, a really great design feature. A few other examples. Here's a sliding version of giant 10 to 12 foot doors, which had no problem opening whatsoever. We have a set of large doors here, and finally a fourth example of giant floor-to-ceiling doors, easily 10 feet high, and make for a very bright entrance here. The second thing is that quite often, instead of putting up a wall, a large opening would be created that could be closed with a set of large doors. So here, for instance, instead of having this area being a wall with only a small set of double doors in the middle, they have a large opening, and then there's a sliding door if required to close. Here's a second example of a large opening which can be closed with a sliding door, a third example, and a fourth example. And this was all over the hospital in Rabobank Medical Center in Negem. And in North America, quite often we build walls and we only put small single or double doors in the middle of the wall. And it creates a more claustrophobic feeling as you walk through different components of the hospital. The medical center here in the Netherlands was very open. There was lots of wide openings, and they were able to create this effect through the use of large doors on sliders. Here's just another fifth example of the same. The other thing is that the doors are on sliders, and the sliders are really well timed. So if you see here, you try to walk into the door and it opens right before you get there without having to stop. And as the door opens, it actually has a slight deceleration, which is quite nice. If you look at the speed of the door, it works exceptionally well. Another example here with two doors on a hinge. The timing is perfect as far as the opening speed and the calibration of the sensors. Most of the doors were either by ASSA ABLOY, which is a large door company, or by Cone. And I tried to do a quick bit of research to see if there was anything about door architecture in the Netherlands. I do suspect it's not isolated to the Netherlands, but is in other European countries. The only thing I came across was the Dutch door, which is the name for where the top of the door opens and the bottom can remain shut to keep animals out.